You and Mike grew up in the same boxing scene together. Man, you have any
Yeah.
good memories with Mike when you guys were kids?
Well, just some
Do you
that,
still
yeah.
see that kid in him? Obviously, you guys are
Yeah,
you guys are
well,
the
yeah,
same.
he was the same size as he is now.
I told
Back then.
everybody. I was,
He was like that.
they, thought-
He was,
they
but
thought I was
I'll
gonna
tell
get
you.
tall. I stayed this side.
Yeah, no, but I mean, body-wise, everything, he was like, boom.
So what's up, everybody? You guys, welcome to this episode of Hotboxin with Mike Tyson. I'm your co-host Triple C, aka Henry Cejudo.
And I'm Mike Tyson. Our guest here is a very special guest, and very special in my heart because we grew up boxing together. And this is the mighty Micky Ward.
Yeah, what's
Hey,
up,
Mike.
everybody?
How you
Come
doing,
on,
brother?
man. What's up? What
Come
round
on,
of
what's the
applause
plug?
here? We got the legend
Yeah.
there.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
That means you too.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing good, man. So we got you here, man.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
So I met you when I was like around 17 years old.
You were 16, I was 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were fighting in
Up Lake Placid, New York.
oh wow, when we fought the Germans.
No, that was the regionals.
Oh, that's when we fought the regional.
Yeah, they go to the nationals.
But did I won that on the pass? Did somebody fight
Yes,
me?
yeah.
Won that on the pass.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
the
so
kid
you guys
got
had
the kid got a little scared. I
Yeah,
think
the guy got scared and didn't show up.
Yeah, Mickey in the back was showing me some of the pictures. Have you seen him, Mike?
Yeah.
Of you and him, like back, you guys were kids, dude.
Yeah.
Kids, man.
I had
You
the
still had your
sky-
amateur, what is it? What do you guys call it? Jersey or amateur?
Yeah, I had the Space Coaster hair.
Yeah.
I was like,
He looked good though, right?
Yeah.
He looked like a fighter. Too. He was a young kid. He looked just like a
little
fighter.
skinny kid.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about Mickey. A little bit of, obviously, man, you have a motion picture that's been, played by Mark Wahlberg. Man, tell us a little bit about your life, man, for everybody tuning in here a little bit.
Well, I grew up boxing at a young age. My brother Dicky fought prior to me, and Dicky was good in but drugs and stuff. As you seen the movie, got the best of him, but he was a great
They
trainer
didn't
too.
stop him from being beautiful though.
No, 100%. Great, beautiful heart.
The drugs and stuff, we can still see his beauty through all that.
Mike, 110%. Then I did amateurs and stuff like that because of him. The silver mittens, golden gloves, the ABFs. Like I fought with Mike, and then turned pro in '85, and I never really thought I would do it as a career. Though I thought I'd just do it to see how far I can go or whatever. Then I kept winning, and Top Rank signed me, and then I was fighting. I got, I think I still got the record to this day on ESPN 28 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
28 times what?
Fought on ESPN.
Oh.
Yeah. And they don't have that many fights now, so I don't know. No one could beat it. Yeah.
They don't fight much now, do they?
No, back in
I
those
can
days.
remember fight one concert, one tournament next week, go to another tournament in Ohio Fair.
Ohio
then you go
State
to
Fair.
another one in Boston. Then from Boston, you go to Casca, New York. Then you go to New York City.
Yeah, it was
It
crazy.
was just everywhere you go, somebody to fight. We could just be on vacation. We're looking for gyms or boxing clubs where we could spar or box somebody. It's your whole life. That's all you do. That's all you around fighters.
Yeah.
And you get their habits. You see how they dress. You see how they conduct themselves. You see how the girls like them. See the cars they drive.
Yeah.
You take a little piece out of everybody.
Yeah,
It's like a puzzle boxing. So you see this, that, you put it together. It's a puzzle. You'll never know everything.
Never.
You put enough together.
But what I'm saying, that was so much inspiration seeing those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We come from nowhere and stuff. Then we see guys like that. Hey, we could do that stuff too.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, cause it's, your brother Dicky, man. Like, obviously watching the movie and whatnot, man. He fought. He must have really been out there, man. Really good boxer, man. He fought Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, he fought Sugar Ray when Sugar Ray 2 years after the Olympics. So I think it was Ray's second 10-rounder. And Dicky, I thought he was gonna blow him. Well, he went 10 rounds with him. He lost obviously a unanimous decision, but Ray said he gave him a hell of a fight. And they became really close.
Oh, really?
Him and Ray, yeah. Dicky's Dicky. So, but Ray, him and Ray got they get along good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to meet his brother, Mike?
I know who he was. I was younger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was in Albany, New York, fighting someplace.
Yeah, I used to fight up in Albany, Troy, and all
Yeah,
that.
Albany, Troy. Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
they'll fight.
Yeah, because obviously, I mean, you guys grew up going to amateur tournaments together, right?
I went to a big national tournament with Mike, but because we went to the regionals and
Yeah,
I won
this
New
stuff
England, he
is-
won New York.
This stuff was big, man, when you're
Yeah.
young like us.
Yeah.
I
This
went to-
this was back in the late 70s, right?
No,
Early
early 80s, early
83.
83, 84. Listen,
83, yeah.
that was so big. You win a tournament, man. Everybody knew your
Yeah.
face. I won the outstanding trophy. I said, wow.
It's funny because when you're young like that, you don't when you're a kid like that, you get nervous kind of sometimes when you're around all the people and you see he's this, he's that, then all of a sudden you're sitting there going, oh no, who am I fighting?
See, but I
You
had,
know?
I had the advantage of because I had custom out. He was an old guy, and he used to see the Petronelli brothers, and they all knew each other when they were young, back in the 40s and stuff.
Yeah.
And Cuss just knew everybody. I had the opportunity to see everybody spar and everything because of Cuss. Yeah, he really gave me a high platform.
Yeah, so it's almost like you took some of that inspiration, Mike, from a lot of the professionals.
Oh, absolutely. Even their faults. I remember their faults, what caused them to lose, what caused them to win.
Right.
I used to morph myself into them. Stop hanging out with girls. Stop getting high. Turn into the fight. Once you get that itch, man, it's gonna stay with you till you die.
Yeah, exactly.
I still not think I can fight, and then believe it too. Matter of fact, I want to get into a street fight. I want somebody to bother me. I know that sounds crazy, huh?
Oh, but that's just for you. You know what I mean? That's you grew up with it. You haven't done it in a long time, probably. So you're probably thinking, let me see if I still got it.
My wife is always yelling at me and stuff. I'm just looking for somebody to clock.
Yeah, man, you finally win your first world title. Was it in '96 or '97?
I lost. I fought Vince Phillips. I for the IBF title, and he cut me in the third round. And everyone in the crazy family, right? They're all like, the doctor stops the fight, and they're all throwing beers in the ring, right? Wow, because they have the stands were like up here, and the ring was down here, and they're all throwing beer in the ring, and I'm like, stop! And Vince is hiding Vince because they don't only get hit the cups, not bottles, but still it's beer and everything, you know. Like crazy, man. I'm like, nah, it ain't his fault, you know, whatever. I goes, he didn't, you know, it's not his fault. He's just trying to win, you know.
Yeah.
So he gotta calm down and stuff. You gotta calm down and stuff, and then
Well, is that guy still alive?
Vince, yeah.
Yeah.
He was a good big. He had a big right hand. He was a good puncher.
Yes.
Very good fighter.
Did anybody ever throw anybody ever throw things at you, Mike, when you're walking out to the ring or anything
Hell
like that?
yeah.
Yeah. What's some of the crazy shit?
Huh?
What's some of the crazy shit they thrown at you?
They throw it's smoothies, beer, Kool-Aid, 7-Up.
Whatever they had in their hand or whatever they were drinking.
I'm the kind of guy, I fight the fans. Like sometimes I see the fans saying, boy, I'm coming to fuck you up, motherfucker. I get out there, I'm coming, they fucking jet. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
The legendary fights of you and Arturo Gatti. Did you
Look at some
Micky Ward?
fucking carnage.
What do you call it, man? 4 fights. I mean,
Was it 4 fights or 3?
3.
oh, it's 3 fights. Oh, so
Three,
it was
yeah.
a trilogy. Why was it
3
given those
fights
4?
in 13 months.
That's real fighting.
Yeah.
That's real fighting.
Yeah, it's a lot of fighting.
That's a trip, man.
Yeah.
You barely had a chance to train. Very little time to train. Isn't that something?
Very little time to get out of shape too.
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
that's one good thing.
Yeah, no thing, but just very little time to train.
Maybe take like a week off, right, and then back at it in camp.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, well,
They fought for that 3 period. They fought more than they trained. Huh?
Probably.
Yeah, they fought more than they trained.
A lot has changed. How have you seen the boxing world right now coming together, Mickey? Like, what do you think about these boxers not fighting each other? I mean, that's the biggest frustrating thing.
These
man.
guys, what happened to the fighter's ego? I mean, my ego's too big to have somebody else be champ and I'm champ. I get into a fight with him in the street. I want those guys to fight the guys in the street.
God,
oh,
oh, Jesus. What round is that?
3rd.
Fourth. Oh, that's bad. It hurts. That.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
My hips hurt the next day, Mike.
I can imagine, man. I can.
Mike, when he went down, I was saying to myself,
It's
don't
over.
get up. Don't get
I
up.
know.
I'm saying, please.
I was saying the same shit. Stay down there,
Yeah, I
motherfucker.
know.
If the guys refereeing now, they would stop that fight.
Frank's like, no, fight ain't over.
Yeah, what were you thinking that round when you clocked a little? What were you thinking?
I wasn't. Well, what happened, Mike, was, like I said, I was so dazed when I was against the ropes. But when he hit me, he woke me up. Seriously, like, my legs were still gone, but my brain was, like, more... I knew where I was. Where when I was dazed, I was, like, out of it.
That's what Sugar Ray Robinson said. That's what happened when he fought Carmen Basilio.
Yeah,
he was boom, he was down the Carmen, boom, boom, then he got up to boom, 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 boom,
yeah. The doctor said that your brain can go back into, like, your legs will still be gone, but your brain will be normal. Like, you know where you're focused, like.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But the thing is, you just have to stay there and take it and try to fight.
It's for the same reason why I think and I feel that boxing is more dangerous than MMA, because of the glove that you guys have. One a MMA glove that's 4 ounces will knock you out like quick.
Yeah.
But with a boxing glove, with somebody that really knows how to properly hit and how to hit,
you're probably taking more. The MMA glove's small, you might get hit hard, and the fight's a little bit shorter. But the longer the fight, in boxing, you're getting pounded for a longer 12 rounds. Back at 15, years ago.
If we were boxing 15 rounds, 12 rounds with those gloves, we would break our hands.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah, no, but the same thing. You guys will be knocking each other out within a punch.
Well, listen, I think within the first round, our hands would be broken.
Oh, 100%.
Did you break your hands a lot, Mike, when you were competing?
Fractured them a lot.
Did you ever fight with a broken hand?
Yeah, you don't feel it till the next day.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I noticed this: if you have a bad head that's broken, hit him to the body. It still hurts.
Yeah.
I didn't think it hurt because it only hurt me, but it still hurts when you punch him to the body.
Oh, hitting the bird, yeah.
If you have a broken hand, it's punch to the body. The head's gonna mess your hand up, and the elbows just go right to the body.
You say it numbs up.
Yeah.
I broke my thumb. It come off the bone like that, the tendon. And in Reno, Nevada, I fought, and I was supposed to fight Chavez that night.
Yeah.
Chavez got sick or something. He pulled out or whatever, right, Henry? So I fought a Mexican kid from Luis Castillo from LA. Man, was he tough. And I caught him in the second round with a left hook, and that tendon snapped on my bone. But I fought with it because I didn't feel it. It went numb.
Next morning.
But then when I took it out of the glove that night, I had to get it sewed back together. Like.
Yeah, did you go to, okay, so you had to go under surgery, huh?
Yeah, they did like day surgery and put it back together.
How your family doing? Children, what's going on?
My daughter's doing good, yeah. Everyone's good.
There came a time, Mickey, where you went through a losing streak and you decided to let go of the sport of boxing, man, and start, you decided to be a paver. Yeah,
I did that before. I did it when I was fighting too, asphalt and stuff. But I know what I did. Like I was fighting, I was winning, and then once you start losing like 1 or 2 fights, then all of a sudden everyone kind of like, all right, you're not making the money no more. I'm gonna not sign him or whatever. You know what I mean? They look at you a different way. Yeah. I said the hell with it.
I'm all used up. We can't use you anymore.
So I said the hell with it. I said I'm not getting used. I was fighting for the wrong reasons. I was fighting just for the wrong reasons, you know what I mean? When I came back on the way, my terms, the way I wanted to fight or the way I wanted to do it, and it worked out, but when you lose a fight, you're supposed to take a few fights, easy ones, get your confidence back, and get your confidence back. But I lost, I get thrown in with a tougher guy, lose again, go 12 rounds, 10 rounds, get thrown in with a tougher guy, I was getting, at a young age, I was fighting guys like Frankie Warren, 12 rounds, with a guy, Texas, tough as nails. Him, like, Harold Brazier, veteran, like,
Jersey, right?
Yeah, getting thrown with guys like that. And I said, the hell with it, I'm not getting used. I'm leaving. Yeah. I said, I'd rather do construction and get beat up. So you know what I mean?
And you did that for how long?
Did it for a while. I was off like 3.5 years. When I came back, that's when everything went up. And then the Sanchez fight kind of propelled me. Yeah. After beating him, he was a top ranked new man. He was the Mexican kid that was like in line for the next big one, and
he took him out.
Yeah, but he beat the shit out of me every second of every round. But I landed that one left hook to the liver, and that's all I needed.
Yeah.
When he went down, I'm saying him again. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
please,
there
fuck,
wasn't
don't
no
get
there
out.
wasn't no Mexican heavyweights for Mike. Like it's rare.
No,
But
no.
you know, those
No.
dudes are like they
Yeah.
don't stop Mike.
Now they all day.
Yeah,
yeah. Man, he was tough. He could punch hard.
Mexican boxers are almost like it's a battle of like endurance.
Yeah.
To them.
If I didn't hit him in the body, I would have lost. They were gonna stop the fight. He comes in my corner. You gotta show me something. We're gonna stop. And say, don't effing stop. I said, I'll show you something. I didn't know if I could show him it, but I was gonna try.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If the referee stops
I
it,
do.
so be. But I ain't gonna start quitting or, whatever. I don't know. I just
Yeah. So Mickey, but you had a rough patch there for a minute, because obviously I know watching the film or whatnot, you started drinking and.
Yeah, I drink. I drink after fights and stuff. I never drank before a fight, ever once before a fight or anything like that. Never. I wasn't that Dicky would drink like right up until the week of the fight. I never drank. I trained. I always
I
did
would
everything
smoke
right.
right up to the fight.
Yeah.
They-
Maybe if you didn't
weed?
smoke it, maybe it hurt you worse
I
because your
was-
body was so
yeah.
used to it.
Huh?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When did you start smoking, Mike? When did you
I
start?
was a kid.
No, I know that, but did you always smoke when you're right
all the
before?
time,
Yeah.
Was you smoking behind it, Mike?
Recently, huh?
W-
I smoked one for Tony Tucker.
Mike, was you smoking behind the Olympic Training Center?
I've
Not that
done-
young.
no,
Where are
I've-
you?
The man,
Remember the
listen.
7-Eleven
I've done
across
that
the
one
street?
day
Yeah,
with.
from,
I've done that
Carl
one day
Springs.
with Todd
Yeah.
Hickman. Me and Todd Hickman got high back then in Colorado.
Todd Avery, remember that name, huh? Wow. He was he with my weight?
19
139?
and 139. He went from 19 to. He lost to Robert Shannon in the fight.
Robert Shannon, yeah, he was tough.
trial.
Lefty, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about your hand with the police.
Yeah.
Tell me your police
That's when
officer
it started. Obviously it got worse, and I had to get the bone taken out of my hip and put in there. And I got two screws in there now, but Dr. Margles did a great job on my hand.
And
And
what happened?
from that, it started off with the cops.
Handcuffs.
No, the flashlight.
Bullets.
Boom, the flashlight, the big long flashlight, that, and in my head, got 8 stitches in my head and my hand. But
You
fought with it for a while.
You started fighting the cops.
no, I didn't fight him at all. No, I was just Dicky
That's
was
Freddie
getting
Roach.
arrested,
Freddie Roach
and I
said
went
that.
over, and they see me going over, and they thought I was gonna do something, but I wasn't. So they grabbed me, and that was it.
Oh, so it was an accident. Oh.
Well, on their part, not mine.
Uh-oh.
No, it wasn't an
Yeah.
accident either. They
It is an
Yeah.
accident. He got broken ribs.
No,
Yeah.
because you're right. A cop doesn't know what you know what I'm saying.
Well, and then I seen and the funny thing is, I seen the cop years
Listen.
later, Mike.
Listen, the cops know who everybody is. They know
Yeah.
they had trouble with Dicky before.
Oh, 100%.
They know
Dicky,
who
yeah.
Dicky
Dicky
is.
was,
Yeah.
yeah. Dicky
This
was
ain't
getting in
happening
trouble
by-
all the
yeah,
time.
this
and
ain't
that's
happening by
that's why they
osmosis.
grabbed him, because he was getting in trouble all the time. And
Some cops don't like people. They're
Yeah.
human beings. Some people
Yeah.
irritate them.
yeah, he was getting in a lot of trouble then, whatever. And I don't know. It's just one of those things. I was in the wrong place at the right time, I guess.
Dude, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Those flashlights are like 6 pounds. Dude. They're heavy, maybe
Oh,
10.
Yeah. Well, when it hit me in the
Wow.
head, that hurt. Well, I didn't get it dazed me, but everything went cold. It was like ice on my head.
Did you have
believe
to?
it?
Yeah, it was all like,
You got a lawsuit against these guys?
no, I didn't do it. No,
Yeah,
I didn't want.
Yeah, it was no way there.
yeah. You've been
But-
able to have your.
But that was cool. I'm cool with them all now. I get along with them all now. I was just, the guy that did it, I seen him years later, and I said, listen, if you thought I was gonna do something, I never was gonna do anything. I says, but, it just, I hold no grudge or whatever. 'Cause I don't want to deal with that for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? That ain't whatever. He says, Mickey, thank you so much for doing that. You're more of a man than me. And, the guy's all right. He was just in a bad predicament.
Yeah, you're talking about the
That's
cop.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's over.
Yeah.
Can't bring it back.
Yeah. So don't let your past dictate your future.
Right?
Yeah, and your brother Dicky, he's still alive. He passed.
Yeah,
away.
no. He's still alive.
He's
Shit,
still
he ain't dying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
if the stuff he's done and jumped out of windows and stuff, all that stuff,
Yeah.
right? I got a funny story I got to tell you. Mike, I got a funny story I got to tell you. We're watching the movie The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg, Christian Bale up in Paramount Pictures, about 6 months before it came out for like a dry run. So the part where Dicky's jumping out of the window, right? Dicky's looking at it like this. So Mark goes like this to me. He goes, look at your brother. Dicky's going, like he didn't do it. So the movie gets over. So Mark says to Dicky, when you were jumping out of the window, you were looking like you didn't do it. He goes, yeah, I did it, but I went out the 3rd floor, not the 2nd. He says, and there was no barrels under me because I knocked myself up and got up and ran. He goes, they didn't catch me.
They made him weak, man. They made him weak. He's right.
He says, they didn't catch me. He goes, I flew. He goes, they would never catch me. Like, and then Box goes, oh.
Yeah, the fighter, Mickey. Like, is it surreal for you to hear that you have a featured film about your life with an A-list celebrity?
Yeah,
man?
it's crazy because Christian Bale won an Academy Award. Melissa Leo won an Academy Award playing my mom.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. I know that kid, small, skinny white kid from Low, like. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what boxing gave you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I never knew anything like that would happen. But that's just, I guess it was my fate, I guess. I never knew anything like that would happen. It happened. It was great. The movie came out great. And,
do you remember some guy in the Golden Globe logo, Chris the Doodle?
Chris?
The last name was Chris the Doodle.
Stanley? No,
that's the referee.
Yeah.
The other guy, I think that was a Greek name. He was a Greek guy.
Oh, Christakis? No.
He was, did he box in the gloves all the time?
Yeah.
Had to be him, though.
156 or 165, no?
Yeah, around that time, 165.
Those are a few guys. There's so many people that fought through there. Because you went through there.
Yeah.
New England, you fought, did you? You fought out of the New England?
I won the golden. No, I didn't win the gold.
You won the Opens.
Yeah, but I won the final. Lost in the final.
Not in Lowell.
No, not in Lowell, but I'm talking about
in the Nationals.
Yeah, Nationals.
Now you beat them with a guy, Jim Bisson. That big white guy. Remember that name?
I forgot.
Bisson, the big white guy.
I forgot.
Mike starched him in 1 round.
Oh yeah.
30 seconds. Bam. That was it.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, looking at it, going, holy shit.
Yeah.
Mike just walked in.
Those fun times.
So there's still. Was there a lot of knockouts back in the amateur? In those,
yeah,
there's headgear, right?
Yeah.
Knockouts.
He did. He had a lot of knockouts.
Bunch of knockouts.
Yeah. Because Mike could punch, but what was more about Mike was his speed and accuracy.
Yeah.
His speed of his punches that's what speed is power, and that's what he had. Like when Custer have you,
moving.
You know what I mean? Those little punches, those little 6-inch punches. Wow.
Yeah, the sequel, the 5, they're trying to do a part 2 here, huh?
We're talking about it. Hopefully it gets done
with
wonderful. If we get that going with the trilogy with Gatti and the friendship and me and Arturo, and because we became best of friends,
He's a beautiful person.
Yeah, he was a great guy, He was crazy like anybody else, but he had the biggest heart you could see the heart he had in boxing, but his heart was even bigger on the outside of the ring.
He just want love. Everybody want to be loved.
Yeah. Great guy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. What do you think of Jamie Foxx playing Mike for his movie?
Yeah, huh?
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
It should be good, Mike.
I hope so too. I hope so too.
Yeah, it has to be, man.
Yeah.
It has to. Every good boxing movie is always, they become part of America.
Yeah.
The Rocky movies.
Yeah.
Rockies are good. I like Gentleman Jim with what was that guy name? I forgot his name. What's the guy in like Flint? Errol Flynn. He played Gentleman Jim Corbett. It was beautiful. The fighting sucked, but just the message was beautiful.
Life after boxing, Mickey. How's it? Obviously, you wrote your movie, your book. You're doing motivational speaking now.
Yeah, doing that. I'm with Live Train now. Like a Live Train app. You can train with anybody anywhere in the world.
Yeah, so tell me a little. Tell us a little bit about that. I was talking to your business partner, man. It seems like it's some cool revolutionary stuff, man. You get to try
it's gonna go good. It's you can train live with any of the trainers from wrestling to MMA, wrestling, boxing, MMA. We're starting out with train with the best in the world, Olympians, world champions, a lot of big names on the platform. So
Yeah.
We're gonna be launching it soon, so
Yeah, no,
it's
you
gonna
guys
be
are
big.
basing it off of 3 sports, right? Boxing, wrestling, MMA
Start out with
for now.
we're gonna start out with that, and then we're gonna branch off into like live shows and different things like that.
Yeah.
It'll be big. Plus, I got Micky Ward apparel company.
That's cool, man. Hopefully it takes off, man, because it's really, I think
Yeah.
it's really, it's a new idea that could really help out
Yeah.
and revolutionize sports, man.
Yeah,
Huge.
100%. You know, and then you can just if you want to talk to a fighter that's on the thing,
On
you
the
don't have
platform.
to do a boxing training or a wrestling thing. You can talk to someone, just ask them more like a motivational thing for a half hour, or how did you feel in this fight when you were knocked down, or you whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe
So
analyze film too.
yeah, that too.
How,
Yeah, content, all that kind of different content. Yeah, like I said, I got the Micky Ward apparel.
yeah, so you
Yeah.
got your own clothing line, man. So life has really the transition from boxing now to life. How's that transition been for you? Obviously,
Easy.
you got. There's a lot of projects for
I'm
you.
glad I'm not getting hit no more. People say you miss it. I say no.
Yeah.
I missed the conditioning, Mike. I missed like I got the CTE from fight post concussion, so I can't spar anymore. I would have liked to maybe, but I can't get hit no more. And I'm actually donating my brain when I pass because I'm in that study, Mike, with the football players and all that.
Yeah, it's like
I mean, I'm good with it because I stay healthy and stuff, you know what I mean? So, and all that. But there's a lot of guys out there that don't remember their own name or,
Walk right in front of the street and hit
you know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
sad, you know what I mean? But, so I said,
Man, I tell you what, Mickey, for you for being in a lot of wars, what I
Yeah.
just saw, man, and you know all the fights, man. I wouldn't, if people didn't know, you'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't know if he's,
Yeah, and I'm good. My wife can see it. I get like angry. There's different things with concussions. There's people can go to drinking, drugs. People do this. People want to hurt people. People want to be hurt. Whatever it might be, Mike. There's all different effects from concussions. People get tired. People get angry. People get whatever it is.
Yeah, did you
know
get
what I
any
mean?
surges with that Gotti fight?
Did I? Yeah, double at my. That's right too. In the third fight, he caught me in the ninth round, Mike. No, it was not the ninth. It was the seventh or something. A left hook on top of the head. Boom. My brain shifted in my skull. Made my eye muscles go out of whack. So I was seeing double from the seventh round to the 10th. And I couldn't stop. I'm like, I'm saying to Dicky, I'm in the car saying, Dicky, I can see 3 of them. I can't see right. He said, don't worry about that. What the fuck you mean don't worry about it? I can't fight. I can't hardly fighting 1 of my 3. You know what I mean?
Throw him out there. Hey, you throw it.
No, but it was funny. He like, you're all right. You know, but yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna stop. Hell with it. I just kept going. So I had to get double surgery, and a year later, they had to cut here and pull the eye muscles together so I can see. Because if I looked, there was
Jesus,
double.
That's deep.
Yeah,
baby.
man. So
That was
But I'm-
which Gotti fight was that?
third, it was the third and last one in
the
the,
third
in the
and
seventh
final.
round.
Deep fighting, man.
Hey, you got the man. That's like remember
Yeah.
Boom Boom Mancini and
Yeah, Ray's great fight.
yeah,
Good
Ray.
kill.
Yeah,
like
yeah, that
people
was-
die in the ring, literally die in
Yeah,
the ring, man.
yeah.
People they don't get it, man.
Oh, we do
No.
get it. We know we've seen it happen before. We know it can happen to us.
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen, but it's just I guess it's a fighting. The chance you're gonna take.
That's why we fight
Yeah,
it.
it's.
Take
Yeah, I mean, I don't
chances.
think it. I don't know. I guess it is in your mind in a way, and it's not. I don't know. It's you just gotta keep going.
Yeah. Till you
Yeah.
can't go anymore.
Yeah.
I don't believe
Yeah,
that.
growing up, obviously you and Mike, grew up in the same boxing scene together. Man, have any good memories with Mike when you guys were kids? Do you
Well,
still
just some that-
do you still
yeah.
see that kid in him? Obviously, you guys are
Yeah.
you guys
Well,
are the
yeah.
same age.
Yeah. Well, not. Yeah, he was the same size as he is now.
I
Back
told
then.
everybody.
He was like that. He was.
They thought I
I'll
was
tell
gonna
you.
get tall. I stayed inside.
Yeah, no, but I mean, body wise and everything, he was like, whoa. He was like powerful and like I said, the way Cuss trained him with that fast head movement and those short punches. That was it's not the one punch. It's a combination of punches that.
It's a
You know
machine
what
gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd put you.
Punches and bunches.
And the thing is, you do to be an inside fighter, you do have to take risks.
Oh yeah,
You
you
won't
and
do
the
it
risk
because
and you
it's
take
like-
punches
That's
too.
why
Though.
boxers when you take risks, that's exciting.
Yeah, you have to, man. You put on some great fights, Mickey.
Right.
But now your career, now obviously, it's, we go back and we probably think philanthropy, man. What do you do to help out a lot of the? You're still involved with the sport of boxing?
Yeah. I helped my nephew at his gym you know, and at Box to Burn in Westford, Mass. And you know, I'm with the live train now, and so trying to give back to like fighters and people like through the app and stuff.
Specifically boxing, though, you know, I heard you do a lot of philanthropy for them, like
Yeah.
you know, the advice stuff, man, because you can't box
Yeah, that's
forever,
some
man.
motivational advice. You just gotta tell kids that boxing, you don't play boxing for number one. It's like not like another sport. You can't pass the ball or something, or you can't pass your gloves to this guy. You go in this round, this round. You just got to train your ass off. You got to win that fight right here in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
You win it right there. Obviously, in the ring, you're out there, you get your hand yeah. But you win it those two months of training. You win it right there.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about earlier.
What about those
preparation?
What about those fighters that can't say goodbye to the sport? You know.
I don't know. I mean,
what would you lead a conversation like that with somebody? How do you knock sense into something that's really broken? You can't refix it.
Well, I mean, if it's a different thing. As if you want to come back and fight, like Mike, now you do the exhibition, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you want to go in there and compete at that level that you used to compete, no, come on, man. Do you know what I mean, Mike?
Yeah.
I mean, you might have a puncher's chance. Mike could be a puncher's chance till he's 99.
You just got
you know what I'm saying? But
you gotta do this a lot. You got the repetition. This stuff is not friendly with you when you don't practice with it.
No, you gotta practice, and I don't know. I think obviously the older you get, when you slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm gonna see what happens when I hit this punching bag.
Oh yeah, but no, you can hit the bags hard and fast, but then the bag ain't coming back at you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You know what I mean, Mike?
Yeah.
you know better than I do.
My first day sparring, I got the shit kicked out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But I never said, hey, what the fuck am I doing here? I knew I belonged here, but I just knew I had to change something up.
What words of encouragement do you have for Micky here, Mike?
Micky is just doing the right thing. You know, God has touched him, do so many good things in his life, and to attract so many good people around him. You know, he's doing really good, in my perspective.
Yeah.
He's not bothering nobody. He ain't got nobody chasing him for money or anything. He's doing good.
He ain't getting it anyway.
I hear
Yeah, Micky, we have millions of people, man, watching this episode, man. Everybody, I think everybody's a Micky Ward fan. You know, what message you got for your fans? And you want to close the show out here?
Yeah.
Message for my fans: just thanks for all the years of sticking by me. Most of them, some of them. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them, when you're winning, they're on there. Yeah. When you lose, oh, well, okay, what you doing this for? But all the real fans, thank you for sticking behind me. It was a great run. Gave everything I had, and thank you for staying by my side and help me from afar. You know.
I like that.
Yeah. And there you have it, guys. We come to an end. You guys, thank you for watching this episode of Hotboxin with Mike Tyson. I'm your co-host, Triple C, a.k.a. Henry Cejudo.
And I'm Mike Tyson. And this is where it ends, right here, brother. Taking Micky Ward. Take us out.
Thank you, Mike.
We out.
Yes.